As you guys know, I'm doing a mukbang episode, Korean Chinese style noodles. Are you the president's mistress? And she's like, yes. So the season 6 finale, unfortunately that got ruined for me, which made me so mad. In terms of the Bachelorette, the Waboon guy is like, why is he still there? Hey guys, it's Gabriel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to the season finale of Attack on Titan Season 2. They released a statement saying that Season 3 will be starting in 2018. So we won't be having to wait 4 more years for a brand new season, which is really good news. I don't know how many episodes it will be, but I'm definitely very excited. With every episode of this season being so good and so phenomenal, it all led up to me wanting to react to at least the final episode. Obviously, if you haven't been watching, you shouldn't watch this because, spoiler alert. After the first season ended, I just kept wanting to know like what was going to happen to these characters. Unfortunately, I found out that Ymira was a Titan and she was an ugly one at that. Sorry to say. And I also found out who the Armored Titan was and the Colossal Titan, and I was like, ah. And it's so bad because once you find something out, it's like, no, something got spoiled for me, but I want to know more. There's still a couple of more things that I know, but I don't know like the details surrounding it. So that's what made the season so good. So just knowing who some of the Titans were wasn't enough to spoil the entire season because I didn't know how other characters were going to find out, and to see how they were revealed to other people, like, oh, it was so good. When Ymir had asked for like the knife, I was like, oh, like it's about to happen, but it was just confusing because I didn't know if she knew she was a Titan or what. Like it was just weird, a little weird the way that it was playing out, but still a phenomenal episode. And obviously when Reiner, and I don't know how they say his name in the English dub, I only watched the Japanese, so in the Japanese they say Bertoldo. I don't know if the English is Bertold or Berthold or Berthold. But anyways, him and Reiner, when they revealed themselves, it was so out of the blue. I'm the Armored Titan and he's the Colossal. Like, what? That's an episode that in hindsight, like I kind of wish I had reacted to that, because my reaction in real life was like, I didn't think that was gonna be revealed until maybe even season 3 or season 4. So the fact that it happened this season, I was like, what? So yeah, just a whole bunch of really exciting stuff going on, and the storyline itself hasn't been spoiled for me, so I have no idea what's coming next in the arcs. The season finale is called Scream. In the last episode, it ended with Eren and Mikasa on the floor, and there was a Titan approaching them, and it just happened to be the same Titan that ate Eren's mom. So I was like, oh my gosh, and it still looks really creepy. Ugh, the creepy Titan. Okay, here we go.
Eren, あんた男だろ。たまにはこらえて、ミカサを守ってみせな。やめろ!
By the way, I'm watching this at 1:25 in the morning, so I hope this ain't too loud for my neighbors. Oh, it looks so creepy. That is one thing I would say. When I saw the opening theme and the ending theme for this season, I wasn't immediately in love with the opening theme just because it just sounded like the first one. Like it just sounded too familiar, but over time I definitely really got into it. I think that's like the nice signature of this anime, because if you listen to the full versions of all the openings that have come through, there's always a section that kind of pays homage to the very first opening, which I really like, because some anime shows you watch and you know they have like a second opening or a third opening, they don't really connect it all to each other. So it's kind of nice that Attack on Titan has this familiar opening style. It just took me a second to like get to that point. And the ending, when I first saw the ending, I was so creeped out. I was like, this is so disturbing, but I was so in love with it. I was like, this is the creepiest thing, and I'm like so about it. This is Lemonade, by the way. Episode 37, Scream.
巨人を投げてよこしやがった。性格がめちゃくちゃじゃねえか。団長さんや。それよりエレンを連れて離脱しろ。一刻も早く。
It's just so random.
マネさん見てろよ、お前らのカルテルの敵を俺がぶっ殺すところ。マネさんなすんじゃねえよ、クソったれが。
No, that time looks normal.
私の力じゃ守りきれるとは思えねえ。クリス
It didn't hurt her at all.
ここに人のために生きるのはやめよう。私たちはこれから私たちのために生きようよ。あなたといればどんな世界でも怖くないや。
I was wondering when this song was gonna play. By the way, I totally recommend the second season soundtrack. You should totally get it. No! The connection is freezing. So far, we're only a couple... Oh, of course. We're only a couple minutes in, but so far the animation for this episode's a little off. I don't know if anyone else is noticing that, but it's not perfect like it's been. Oh, he still can't change. Another. Ooh.
大丈夫か。しっかりしろ。なんだ。
There's so much going on right now. Oh my god. I'm a little bit sick, so I'm not even gonna apologize for laughing. It just looks so desperate. Like, what in the world? I need to change the battery. I'll be back. Ew. That's exactly how his mom died. Oh, that's horrible. That's sad.
俺は何もできないままだったよ。
エレン、そんなことないよ。
たいことがある。
She's gonna say she likes him.
私と一緒にいてくれて、私に生き方を教えてくれてありがとう。
Can that Titan go away? I did
枕を巻いてくれてありがとう。
I did notice she was like super clingy to that scarf this season. Oh, just kidding.
そんなもん何度でも巻いてやる。これからもずっと俺が何度でも。
Wait, what? Whoa! He can control them. But he's not controlling Ymir.
なんであいつが食べられてるの？
Oh, that's graphic.
だからライナーたちは必死こいてエレンを。だとすりゃこの壁の中に未来がある。来るんじゃねえ！てめえらぶっ殺してやる！
Ooh!
まずい。ベルトルト
Bertoldo. Froze again.
ベルトルトを守りきれねえ。なんだ巨人が。なんでアルミン早く撤退せよ。おいブス何やってんだ。早く帰るぞ。
She can't leave them behind. Stop breathing. This song is nice. It's perfect.
その時ユミルが取った行動の意味は分からなかったけど、鎧の巨人がそれ以上追ってくることはなかった。
なんで俺たちのところに来た。
Ymir. I wonder how they say her name in the English version. Ymir? Ymir? I think Ymir would make the most sense, but maybe they could say Ymir. But I don't think they'd say Ymir.
ああ、そりゃ私がバカだからだな。里帰りの土産になってやってんだよ。手ぶらじゃお前ら帰ってくれねえだろ。
ユミル。
お前らがこの壁を壊しに来なければ、私はずっと覚めない夢を見てたんだ。私はただ その時借りたものを返してるだけだよ。お前たちの境遇を知ってるのは私だけだしな。
ありがとうユミル。すまない。
いいや。
女神様もそんなに悪い気分じゃないね。
That imagery was like Full Metal
ボール
Alchemist.
ローゼが突破された可能性があるとの一方で、ローゼの住民はウォールシーナ内の旧地下都市への避難を余儀なくされた。
ハンジだ。入れ。
失礼するよ、エルヴィン。いらしてたのですね。ピクシー司令。
Pixies, however they say it. I used to think he was evil. He looked so evil. He kind of reminded me of Xanahort. Is that right? He kind of reminded me of the villain in Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep.
実は村での調査結果を彼に確認してもらったところ、あの仮説の信憑性が増すばかりでして、その報告に。
That the Titan is his mother.
やるしかねえ。巨人を操ってやる。ウォールマリアも塞ぐ。ライナーのやつを捕まえて償わせる。
今回出現した巨人の正体がラガコ村の住人。
巨人の正体は人間であると。
エルヴィン。お前何を笑ってやがる。
何でもないさ。我々はまた一歩真実に近づいたというわけだ。
たった一歩か。踏み台にした巨人と人間の数にしちゃ割に合わないな。
だが確実な一歩だ。我々はいずれ必ず突き破る。真実を隠していた壁を。
There it is. I've been wondering.
まだかな。
Okay. Real talk. So in this episode, two things I knew. Hundes, he was killed by the same Titan that killed Aaron's mom, obviously. I was aware that that was going to happen. I did not know that was going to happen today. With that being said, completely shocked by the fact that the Titans were being controlled by Aaron. Like, that's insane. I think I may know who that guy was at the end. He is the 8th Titan. And as far as his identity, I think I know who he is, but I'm not 100% sure. But other than that, I don't know where the story's going. It makes it very exciting. And now that I know that it's coming back next year, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Obviously, there's no trailer or preview for the future. How cool would that have been if they already started animating and they got it done? I'm reading the comments. Who else cried? I almost did, to be honest. That got like really emotional real quick. I'd like to acknowledge the great voice work this season. Eren breaking down and Mikasa trying to express her feelings were standout moments. I'm watching this on Crunchyroll, by the way. This was really amazing season 2. While short, sure did not disappoint. Definitely true. Hopefully the next round won't take another 4 years. So yeah, so the animation was like a little bit strange in this episode, and I don't know if maybe by the time the first episode of this season started, they were still working on the last episode. Maybe it was a little rushed in that sense, but there was definitely moments in this episode where it was like, or maybe I'm just being picky, I don't know. And obviously they introduced some new ideas and new questions with the fact that Eren was able to control the Titans. And then he regenerated so quickly. Yeah, that whole like biting thing, like he was going to town on his hand. I wasn't imagining that kind of reaction out of Eren, but it made sense for his character. And the fact that that sort of led into him and Mikasa having this moment together, like that's where it got real serious. And I was like, oh. I wish Levi had more of a part this year. All he was doing was talking throughout this whole season. And not even throughout, he was in like 3 episodes. And the Ape Titan thing, like, I thought he was gonna play a bigger role, especially because he was in the first episode, and that was a crazy good episode. So I was like, oh my gosh, he's like so cool and interesting. I'm glad that Reiner and Ymir and Bertotto, I'm glad that all 3 of them are still alive. It doesn't seem like they're going anywhere. And to be honest, even though Annie caused some problems in the first season, I really like her as a character, so I kind of hope that she comes back into the story somehow. I feel like Annie and Mikasa are like kind of equally matched, so that whole dynamic would be really interesting to see. Okay, I'm going to end this before I get into too much stuff that doesn't matter. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, don't let me know. Maybe you'll see more of this next season when it comes back. I'm guessing it's gonna be the same time, springtime. Alright, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely be sure to subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Seth678. Be yourself, love yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye. It makes me a little nervous because I'm like, what is the end game for her? I'm sure some of you have heard season 7 next year of Scandal will be the last, so I need to take another bite, sorry.